What is up, everyone? It's Chase back here with Christian. And, of course, we are presented by the Instagram Patriots _nation two underscore follow that. Great Patriots account, always live updates, waiver wire, fantasy advice, the whole 9 yards. Great guy, and we love being able to say we're presented by him. But today is a little different. We're going to do a little bit of a shorter segment. And so today's topic is, of course, it's not the Red Sox, not the Patriots, not the Bruins, not the Celtics. Boston college football, because we are a Boston sports podcast. That's all we're saying right now. All right, Christian's going to take it away. He knows a lot more about BC than I do. But here, I will set the stage a little bit. You got Notre Dame, who is on the high of their life right now, just beat a backup quarterback, rushed the field after beating a backup quarterback during COVID-19. Looney. What are you guys doing out here? That is ridiculous. I cannot believe it's, oh, you beat number one Clemson. Cool. Did you beat Trevor Lawrence? Christian, they beat Trevor Lawrence?
No, they didn't.
No, they did not. All right. So I don't really care. I got into Clemson, so I have a little bit of a soft spot for them, touchdown Jesus Trevor. So, good for them. Good for Notre Dame. Now they're ranked number 2, obviously not number 1 because they beat a backup quarterback. Yep. And you got BC, who, half daddy Jeff Hafley is looking amazing right now. He, he took Adazio's job and he deserves it, frankly. And, he's, the get-in mentality at BC. BC's jazzed. They're back. You know what I mean? The exciting moments are back. 5-3 right now. I can't name a time BC's had a record like that in a long time. And just to make this game even better, the Holy War, it's red bandana game. They're playing for Wells, and BC has probably the drippiest uniforms in college football history debuting Saturday. It's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be amazing. And so I'll let Christian take it away, and then I'll chime in with what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, so obviously red bandana game at Chestnut Hill, huge game. If there was students allowed, if there was fans allowed, it would be sold out, packed, absolutely crazy. Primetime game, but no students, no fans, so we're just going to stick with the red bandana game, which is still sick because of their jerseys. And the biggest part of this game obviously is going to be the quarterback play on both sides. I think if Phil's going to be able to, Phil Jerk, of course, the quarterback for BC, if he's going to be able to be that first half Phil against Clemson, where he was making the right reads, making the right plays, scrambling when he had to, not when he wanted to, and finding that open option and not forcing anything instead of what he did in the second half, not scoring at all and just being absolutely boxed by that defense.
Yeah, that game was tough to watch. The second half was very difficult to watch.
Yeah, it was brutal. It was really brutal. We were in high hopes over there. But also on the other side, they got Ian Book, Heisman candidate, played lights out against Clemson. One of the best games of his career. Not necessarily an NFL prospect just yet, but I might see him going way later rounds. But he's definitely a force in college so far. Notre Dame has playmakers all around the field, so if Book can spread the ball out, and he proved to be a scrambling threat against Clemson where he had no options, but he found a way to get 5-10 yards on almost every play that broke down. And along with the quarterback on Notre Dame, they got the running back in Kyron Williams, who is a stud. Another Heisman candidate, of course. And BC's run defense is not good. They are bad. I'm surprised about how they kind of handled ETN for ETN being ETN. Obviously, they had that fumble on the 1 yard line return for a touchdown. Not earned at all. Don't deserve a touchdown right there, but we'll take it, We'll take a touchdown, a 99-yard fumble.
Name of the game. You take what you get.
Yep, exactly. So Kyron Williams, I think, will run all over BC. They got to only hope to contain him. They can't stop him. They got to hope that they can get him under 100 yards with a touchdown. I see that as a win. If they can keep him below that 100-yard mark and take him out of certain scenarios during the game, I think they might have a shot. Obviously, it's a holy war. Last time Notre Dame was ranked this high, BC took the dub. They brought it home. And to add on, just like we said earlier, it's the red bandana game. BC is always good in the red bandana game. They lost last year, but the year before they beat Miami in one of Miami's good years, supposedly. But Chase, do you have anything to say on the game? What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, so here's my 2 cents. Again, of course, I do not know as much about – my specialty is in college football. So I would be lying if I said that Notre Dame was a bad football team. They are obviously a very good football team. Did they beat a backup quarterback in Clemson? Yes, but that's not the only thing they beat. They beat Clemson's defense too, because you don't just have to be the quarterback; you have to be the defense. And Clemson's been getting 5 stars like it's I don't even know what to compare it to. They're getting them like
stealing candy from a baby. Stealing candy from a baby.
Exactly. You see like a little candy, like, oh, let me take a 5-star right there. Boom, another one. Clemson is disgusting at recruiting, and Notre Dame was home. I'm not, they had fans. I really am not trying to take away too much credit from Notre Dame. Clemson's quarterback still played really good, but I don't have as much respect for them as if they beat Trevor Lawrence. If they beat Trevor Lawrence, they would be number 1, and I'd be like, Notre Dame's a team to beat. All right. I'm not a huge Ian Book fan. Again, I think it's safe to say he's better than Phil Jerkovich, especially because Jerkovich had to transfer out of Notre Dame because Ian Book beat him to the thing. So you look at the list of positions, I feel like it always goes – all of them go to Notre Dame. But here's the thing. BC's morale is cranked to 400 this game. We're talking like we're playing Madden. Everyone's overalls are getting boosted. You know what I mean? This is the holy war. It is at alumni, and it is red bandana game. It's like the
Holy Trinity.
It's a holy trinity. Only way to put it right there. So Notre Dame should be the favorites. You will not tell me why they should not be. You cannot give me the reason why they shouldn't be the favorites.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that doesn't mean they're going to win. How many times have you underdog? See, how I look at this, this is not the NFL, so there's not a lot of cheese going on. Not a lot of like, oh, it's Sunday Night Football, so we're going to let the home team win. You know what I mean, kind of deal. So it is Saturday, prime time, and this is the kind of game where the underdog is going to win. I don't know how BC is going to win, but they will find a way because you know what? BC has momentum for their football team for the first time in a long time. You're telling me right now Halfley isn't out there like this is a must-win game for him. Obviously, it really is not a must-win game, but you're telling me around Jeff Halfley, first red bandana game. Notre Dame ranked number 2. Yep. BC is going to be ranked after they win this game. Halfley wins this. They should give him a street. They should name a street after him. They should give him Halfley Way.
He's already. I mean, they should give him. They should give him a building at BC.
Yeah,
like
get in library.
Lifetime contract
like
automatically.
Exactly.
Lifetime contract automatic.
And it's obviously 5-4. BC's still looking a lot better than they normally do. But Halfley, you win this game. Like it, I cannot stress enough. That's hometown hero, just like right there. It's done. Nothing else needs to happen in his tenure. Obviously, that's not true at all. A lot of stuff needs to happen. But like this is it. And it just to end this up, because obviously we talked about I'm just rambling now. I don't know what else to add. But this is the kind of game where magic happens. BC beat USC, ranked number 9. Boom, red bandana game. This is the game that it's that game because you don't really see a lot of highly ranked teams lose to other ranked teams. You see them lose to like a random conference foe on a really bad game. You know what I mean? Everything is just adding up. It's just like it's just all adding towards
storm.
BC.
It's a
exactly.
perfect storm.
It's the perfect storm. You know, they're coming off a really big win. I bet you the coach like, all right, guys, we'll take it off. We're just playing BC next week. No, Halfley's like, he's getting his guys ready for war. That's what I know.
Yep.
I don't really know what Notre Dame's going to do. But, you know, I can't say this enough. Notre Dame is obviously the better football team. I'm not going to discredit them and not going to try and discredit them too much. But there's magic in the air, and this is the kind of game where an upset will happen, and I absolutely think that upset will happen. I'm not going to be out here throwing BC money line, but I might like the spread. So, yeah. Any last things about this game?
I think the biggest key for BC, hands down, is they got to get their wide receiver connection with Zay Flowers and the quarterback connection of Phil Jerkovich going early. You saw it in the Clemson game. They got going, and they were on fire in the first half. Then they obviously slowed down when they went away from it, tried to run the ball a little bit. Didn't work because Clemson has a front line of absolute man-childs. But they got to get the passing game going, and then when they can do that, they might be able to open up some shotgun runs or some draws that will kind of open up the defense, allow Phil to get comfortable early, throwing the ball a little bit, slinging it around, hucking the pigskin with the boys, you know. So, like, they just got to get that going initially, and then from there, they got to play their game. They can't play Notre Dame's because that's when it all goes wrong. They switch their tempo, they switch everything. Halfley's got to make sure the boys are absolutely locked in, playing their own game and not adjusting to what Notre Dame throws. No matter what, they got to do what they need to do.
Yep, exactly. I mean, the name of the game is BC knocks the ball. They got to recover that fumble. They can't drop picks. You mean it's BC's obviously they need to take every opportunity they can and just run with it. So yeah, yep. I don't really have anything else to add in. Are you like out of stuff to talk about?
I'm good. Go Eagles, you know.
Exactly. Go Eagles. At the end of the day, that's who I'm rooting for. Christian's rooting for. That's all that matters. And again, just to cap it off, I smell an upset. All right. With that being said, thank you guys for joining in. Hope you enjoyed this little BC preview. If you guys like it, obviously comment and we'll keep it going. But you know, Christian, thank you for joining in. I'll let you do your sign off in a sec. But just before we do that, I just want to say, you know, follow Patriots _nation, 2 underscores fall now. Throw it in the top, and I will throw it in the comments. Instagram guy, unbelievable Patriots Instagram account. Just always keeping everything up to date. Injury reports, live game updates, free agency, trade rumors, the whole 9 yards. Can't say that enough. No, it's sound like a broken record, but this is a really great Patriots account. The guy's really passionate about it, and he does everything for it. And he responds to DMs, responds to comments, stuff like that. So he's a very great guy. So we are happy to be sponsored by him. And Christian, signing us off.
Go Eagles, yeah. Have a good one, guys.
Go Eagles.